Okay, this is an item that I've had for quite a while now, probably 4 or 5 years at least, and haven't done anything with it other than giving it a coat of Panzer Gray. This is the Armor Hobbies Sd.Kfz.250 half track. It's the smaller half track. The 251 half tracks have an additional road wheel and are considerably longer. I've always looked at this as kind of the sports car of half tracks. It's just a little one. This 12-inch action figure, you can kind of get some idea of scale there. It's not real huge or anything. But for anyone that is into 1/6 scale or getting into 1/6 scale and wanted to try converting a static model to RC, I really think this would be a perfect first project. It won't be too easy, but it's not that difficult. It's pretty simple, really. And one of the things that's good, I got to put some kind of handle on that to get it open up. But it's got plenty of room in here. It's got headlights falling off. It's got plenty of room in here for batteries and electronics and all that good stuff. And with the cordless screwdriver motor and a differential, that'll put more weight over the front wheels. So I've seen them on YouTube. They seem to steer just fine, steering off of just the front tires. That's another good thing about the kit, is that it's already set up with movable front end. Now they have a plastic bar going in between the two wheels. I think I would want to try and change that for maybe like 1/4 inch square aluminum flat bar or something. And that'll take care of the steering. You mount a servo up here, take care of your serving. You've got all your electronics and your battery up here for weight over the front tires so that it'll steer better. Drive both sprockets with the differential. This is the differential that I picked up for it. And like I said, I still need to get the cordless screwdriver. Now this differential is 3-to-1. For every 3 times the drive shaft turns, the axle makes 1 complete revolution. And they're slotted. It'll be really easy to make shafts to go in here, and they grip in the slot, so you don't have to worry about slippage or anything like that. And that differential would fit down where the sprockets are, and you put your cordless screwdriver, and it'll be very simple to build a drive shaft. That would be no problem. So that's basically it. I mean, then you've got drive and steering. I also picked up a sound system for it. I'm going to use the same sound system that I used for the Desert Raider project. For some reason on Black Friday, I saw one for $11. It's usually anywhere between 30 and 40 bucks for that sound system. And I saw one for $11 with $3.99 shipping. So I bought one. So I've already got the sound system. The plan is to use the 3mm warm white LEDs in here. I might even, still comes apart, I might line the inside with some kind of foil. I'll definitely put some kind of clear plastic behind that slot as a lens. But I think the 3mm warm whites would give me a nice kind of yellow-white kind of glow from there, and that's exactly what I'm looking for. So now we've got lights, sound, drive, and steering, and everything's set. And one of the guys on YouTube even came up with an ingenious way to come up with a track tensioner. And because you can see these are the aluminum axles that run back and forth to the road wheels, and the last one is for the idlers. Now, what they've done is backed this with a piece of aluminum flat bar, probably epoxied in place, removed the back slot, and elongated the holes for that axle. And you got to put some support under there. That's just blocks of styrene. I plan to use bearings. I will probably have to put the bearings in some kind of small plastic case. And then what you do is, through the flat bar, you drill it. You can drill it and tap it, or you can drill it and use nuts on each side. But that machine screw that comes through comes up against the axle. I think in my case it would be the case that's holding the bearings. And either that or possibly put bearings in the wheels and let the axle be stationary. But the point is that with the machine screws, you can push back on the axle. That'll push it back in the elongated hole. That'll increase your track tension. So I've even got that worked out. I think everything's going to be fine on that, and I think it's going to be a very interesting little project. The tracks that come with the kit are plastic, but they do have steel pins, and I think that they will hold up fairly well. The one thing I have yet to do is glue all of these little track pads onto the track. And I'll do that either with epoxy or some kind of strong super glue. And once those are all in place, then the tracks are ready to go. And I've even got the instructions for this around here somewhere. I gotta find them. But it comes with all the extra little bits and pieces. They've even got they've got the Pioneer tools in here. And here in this bag you'll find your headlights, and here's the sledgehammer and all of the armored window openings. For here and here, this one's already installed and it is functional. And once I get a handle on this door so that I can open it from the outside, like I said, you've got plenty of room in here for all your electronics and your battery and all that stuff. That's one great thing about 1/6 scale as compared to 1/16. You have massive amounts of space inside. And some of the stuff is kind of cheesy. The interior is not well detailed. This is what they give you for seats. But it has the 2 seats and the steering wheel and all that. And then this plate here, this goes in the back and covers the axles that we were just looking at. Now, I've been trying to remember, eBay records on purchases only go back 3 years now, so I'm not sure exactly what I paid for it. But I'm pretty sure it was $320 plus shipping. Now, I have one of these up for sale, a brand new kit still in the box. You can find it in the sticky thread at RCU Tanks, the buy sell trade thread, and asking $350 plus shipping, which I think is a very reasonable price for this kit. It is a pretty cool little kit. I'm probably going to mount NG34s both fore and aft. The shipping on it is not bad because it's all plastic. It doesn't really weigh that much. It's not like you could probably ship this for the same price as like an all-metal Toro King Tiger. And I'm really surprised that I've seen no interest on that yet, because it's a great kit, would be a great first project. If you are interested in that kit, you can say so in the comments, or you can go to RCU and contact me through the thread there. My screen name at RCU is Crius, C-R-I-U-S. Yes, that was the brother of Kronos, uncle to Zeus. You guys might have heard of him. Anyway, that's my screen name there, and I'm not hard to find if you're interested. Like I said, $350. The kit that's up for sale is brand new in the box. It's still in the plastic bags, the pieces are. And it comes with instructions and all that stuff, and it's, you know, ready to go. And I think this is going to make a really terrific RC vehicle. It's not going to be good for serious off-roading. It's not going to take a lot of punishment. It'll spend most of its time as a shelf queen. And when I do bring it out, it'll be mainly on smooth, hard surfaces, on asphalt or the floor of a gymnasium or, you know, whatever. But the point is, this model will not be abused. So, I mean, some of my tanks, I really put them through tough stuff. This one I'll have to be a little more delicate with because of its nature. But I think it's going to make a great project. It seems to be right in scale. Everything is good to go there. I've got everything all worked out as to how to do everything I need to do to make it RC. It's just a question of getting off my lazy duff and actually getting it done. But that will happen eventually, and I'll do videos and stuff as I go. I'll probably start a thread at RCU, and if you want to follow along for the project, you can. There's no problem there. But that's it. That's the Armor Hobbies Sd.Kfz.250 half-track. I'm showing this one because I think part of the reason I haven't heard anything from anybody at RCU is because the picture there is basically just of a box. But this is what's in the box once you get it assembled. And you do have to assemble all the tracks and all that. So from a modeling standpoint, it's a kind of fun kit. You know, there's a lot of stuff to put together. I will, once it's completely assembled, these are the holes for the screws that hold the upper to the lower. And I will fill those or cover them with something, you know, maybe hide one of them under the shovel or whatever. Have to work that out as I go. There's some other things that kind of need to be done to it. But mostly it's pretty much ready to go, just the way it is. You just build it like a model and convert it to RC as you go. And that's what we're going to do. And I'm done talking. We'll see you next time.